How's it going, viewers? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. Today you guys are joining me on my way to Shaba Mags. I'm about to purchase a set of coilovers for the Wetlook as the original suspension. As apologies for that intro break there, I was disturbed by cops that pulled up next to me while I'm filming. But yeah, I'm on my way to Shaba today to buy a set of coilovers, as the original shocks that we have in the Wetlook has seen better days. It's bottoming out when you go through bumps and stuff. So yeah, new suspension slash upgrade from the original.
Turn right. In 200 meters, turn left.
Okay, coil is all loaded. Let's hit the road. So the time has come to put the coilies. Set of ARCs over there. So when buying a set of ARCs, what do you get with it? Obviously you get your 4 coil springs, and then you get a tool over here for the adjusting of the rings around the coils. That one there, that one and that one. 2 on the ARCs are smaller diameter than the one. Therefore, if you look at that and that one, you'll notice the one is a bit smaller than the other. So it's because of the small rings and the one big ring. And then, of course, the installation instruction manual. Not gonna need that. So Ashwin from Broken Law Garage, as well as a buddy of mine, said that they might come and make a turn later on to lend a hand with the installation. But first things first, we are going to that's hot. We are going to clean up the yard a bit. Oopsie, where you? Come say hello. Say hello. Yes, come say hello. Yeah, so we're first gonna clean up the yard a bit, get all the dust and sand and grass out of the way. Yeah, and then we can get started. Look who pulled up to the race garage headquarters. Are you filming me, filming you, sir? How's it? So we pulled up here at the Broken Law Garage.
I'm Ashwin, and this is my crib. Long story short,
this is my crib.
I'm not sure if Dwayne updated you guys on what's happening today, but we're at my house to come fix my jack. And I think jack stands, you know, whatever we need.
Yeah.
And then
I think that's all we're gonna need.
Gonna get working today. Today, Reach Garage, click the subscribe button. Fire content, bro. Fire content.
So you guys have probably seen Ashwin's cars on a few of his videos. I've seen these cars before. And the Woof Woof is also here. So yeah, content coming soon. Some more content for the rust buckets over here. This one especially. But it's just for now. There's some developments happening already. So watch the space, guys. Watch the space. Heavy duty jack.
There's two stands over there. And
Yeah, see it there.
there's two full stands. Take whatever ones. I think that is the nicer one.
Yeah.
Anything else we need? I ordered my impact bar.
I think that's it. Your impact tool.
My impact rings.
Okay, lekker.
From take a lot. I can take a lot. It's gonna take 10 days, my brother, for my thing to get in. But
It's not bad though.
keep in mind, I tried ordering everywhere in Cape Town and no one has stock. I
Mm,
think it's probably coming from overseas.
most likely.
Or Joburg.
Yeah. So these are the wheels that was on the Champ while it was still driving. It's got a
That's the
set
wheels on
of
That's
what's that wheels? Volvo wheels.
The Volvo Icarus wheels.
That's the one.
Yeah.
And that was on the blue Mark 1.
When it was already not driving. It took me a year to figure out to fit the wheels. I didn't know if I must just like make drill the hubs 105, 108. But then I also realized that it wasn't gonna work and I had to figure it out. Long story short, fits now.
First now, that's the main thing, yeah. Doesn't matter how long it takes as long as it gets there. And then you took it off again.
Yeah.
The steel is back on.
I bought steel is to put on the car. Guys, see you at home. There's a big sign that says, don't put your vark hand there. But I almost put my hand there.
So the original springs are out. Here we go. So one thing I've noticed with the two different types of fittings at the bottom is that you get two struts that holes at the bottom are slightly smaller than the other two. So it's that one over there, slightly smaller than that one. So I'm thinking, based off what I see here, that this might be, or this one with a small hole at the bottom might be for the fronts. So yeah, we'll see now if my assumption is correct, or if it is incorrect. I don't know. We will see. Okay, so now what we have to do is, I believe, take off the top and fit the top onto the coilie. So a quick explanation on how the coilovers work, according to my knowledge, is when installing coilovers. So this one over here has a dampening setting as well as a height adjusting setting. So this part by the spring is the dampener, or preload is what I've heard people refer to it as also. And then this cup at the bottom is for your height. So last night I preloaded the top of the strut, set them all the same, as well as the height. So when I was setting it, what I did was I set the height. Okay, of course the preload was all the same, and then I set the distance in between the preload rings and the height adjustable rings. I set them all the same so that we can have like a base height of where the car is gonna sit, and we can decide from there if we wanna adjust the car higher or lower.
Make it low.
We want lows.
Lows.
We want lows.
Copy. Okay.
So Ashwin's fitting the top now. There is some preload to it already, so you have to fasten that nut to get it to sit where it's supposed to sit underneath there. So this is the top mount that you loosen. You take that off, you put that on the top of your coilover, just like Ashwin did with this one over here. Oh wait, what you guys? Coben brought something for the boys. Southern Suburb Specials. Apple Bompies. Ashwin, you know what apple bompies are?
Bro, you make me look ugly on YouTube.
It's fine, I'll edit it out. So it turns out my assumption of what strut should go where was incorrect, because these holes are further apart than these holes, and these ones with a big hole at the bottom over there seems to be the more ideal one for that.
That is the small holes and big holes and far holes and close holes.
Yeah, that looks a bit better. Okay, out of this one, and you know this one.
I had to say it, but I told you so.
No, don't lie, you didn't tell me
I said
anything.
the short ones is for the front.
Okay, you said so.
Copy.
You said so.
Give me my acknowledgement. So something to consider, guys. As you can see, there's a little L on the coilover. Don't be like Dwayne and find out after you install it that you didn't check which one it is.
It wasn't fully installed, it was just put in place, so it wasn't too late.
In his defense, I also didn't check.
Okay, one thing to take note of when fitting coilovers is there's a indication on the coilovers for what side the coilovers must be installed. So that one's got an R, so that means right side of the core. This one has got the L, so that is for the left side of the core.
So you're just gonna disregard my piece of information that I gave. Okay, copy that.
Well, that's on your video. I don't know if I'm gonna get your
That's
video,
yours,
so I'm
that's
making my
that's
own
on your
videos.
phone.
Is it on my phone? Okay, well, there's gonna be a duplicate of it. Well, we're just trying to make double sure that the people don't make the same mistake we did.
Learn from our rookie mistakes.
Yes. That's one reason to watch our videos.
But you know what I've learned?
Oh, you always learn, just like we learn together.
Not I've learned of YouTube. The more stupid you look now, the less people judge you. Because they're like, oh, but he didn't know what to do.
Yeah, and you know
He knows what to do.
You know, in our country also, the more stupid you look, the more views you get, because now everyone is saying, look at how he does this.
How to not install coilovers. That's what I'm saying, bro. Seen the-
So my idea was to set the video title, how to install coilovers, the amateur edition. But Ashwin's idea is to say, how not to install coilovers. So I don't know which one is the better title for the video.
We might
But
be amateurs, but we've been busy 45 minutes with issues in between and we're done already with the front, so.
exactly.
Call it what you want, bro.
Call a spade a spade.
Stay on the side. Dwayne, you can put the sausage in here, bro.
A sausage. Yeah, that's a bit high, no?
Told you. It's quite stuff though. Yeah.
Nah, it's still got a little bit of give. Which is alright.
It's quite new though, so I would expect it to be quite stiff in the first bounce.
Dead. I still got some give for the way I adjusted the
gonna-
damping and stuff. It's okay.
It's gonna be good, bro. Just need to tighten this. Then we're good to go.
Check out this daily ride out. Low enough.
What now? Yes.
Are you driving a bump already? Just look behind the curve. Dwayne,
That doesn't look like the center of the hole.
can you give us a brief explanation in 15 seconds what you're doing?
I'm customizing custom suspension
Because
because from the factory it doesn't come right for the Wetlook. So I must slot a hole to make it fit these cars. Just the back two at least.
that's 15 seconds. So it's quiet. So yeah guys, like Dwayne said, he's slotting the coilovers because the holes
just see
doesn't
your
line up. Okay guys, so Dwayne is slotting the coilovers like he said because the holes doesn't line up properly. And we spoke to the guy we bought it from, and they failed to mention to him that he needs to slot it before it will fit. So now that is the issue at hand, and the electricity is off. So
Yeah, us in South Africa have load shedding.
Spare hoor. Phone's on. 4%. Yes.
that man's phone is fully charged, bro.
Okay, so we ran into a bit of an issue when fitting the coilies because this is such a generic coilover strut for Toyota Taz and Conquest and all that. The old Wetlook shape has a slightly different PCD on the struts. So the bottom hole lines up, but the top hole, if you can see there, it doesn't line up with the hub. So we're gonna have to slot or drill the top hole so that we can get the ball through there. There?
Nah, whoa, okay. Hindi tayo sama bullshit daw. Yeah. That's not my branch.
Okay, I won't post it on YouTube, don't worry.
I don't believe that.
So the back wheels are on. That's a ride at the moment. 3 finger. Front's also 3 finger, but we're gonna take the front wheels off now, put the Evos in front as well, and then we can set the ride height. Okay, so we adjusted it. I can't show you guys now, but I'll show you the height. It's about 1 finger, but we're having some wheel alignment issues with the front. Let's just get this one right now.
How wonderful would it be?